you're at 1K a month, about 4 shoots per month, and you're struggling with competition because you're priced higher. So I would say absolutely go the free shoot route. So offer free shoots to everybody you're cold calling. You said you're cold calling people on Zillow. That's amazing. So just pair it with offering a free shoot. So,
Okay.
so did you find a name?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So I am going to show you how to, before you offer a free shoot, I would qualify them. So to make sure you're not offering a free shoot who does only one seller deal a year, because that's a complete waste of time. You want to offer free shoots to agents who are doing like 5, 10, 20 seller deals a year.
Yeah.
So what you would do is you would use this SOP right here. You would go to homes.com, which I'm going to do. So I'm going to go to homes.com and you're going to type in the agent's name. So what is this agent's name?
His name is Paul C. And then last name is C. Do you want me to type it in the chat?
Yeah, you could just spell it.
Okay, so it's Paul and then space C space Tatarian.
Okay, Paul Tatarian. Okay, cool. So he came up in the database.
Yeah.
So already I can tell he does a lot of business, 157 closed sales, okay? But you want to take this one step further. You want to scroll down transaction history and make sure you click on 1 year. So in the past, okay, this is good. So in the past 1 year, he's listed 30 homes. That means he's listing a lot of homes. So he would be a great client for you. So let's just say your AOV, do you know what your average order value is typically? What average each order is worth?
About like $250.
Okay, so 30 times 250, that's a potential for $7,500 in revenue. But we can get your AOV up to like 450, and so this would be like 13 grand in revenue. So for my company, we're at like 615 AOV. So if I close this client and got all those listings, that would be like 18K. So your whole goal should be to increase your AOV, and it should be to connect with as many as these types of agents as possible. And the way you can convert these agents in different ways. Offering free shoots, continue to do that. There's no risk to them. What I do in my business is we don't necessarily do free shoots anymore, but so we have a studio and we do content events. And so I do these every month. So I would call this guy and be like, hey, would love to have you at my next content events, free, private, invite only. Would love to see you there. Only 15 agents are allowed. And he's going to feel exclusive. He's going to come. But if he has a team, I'll say, hey, let's do a content day for your team. How many team members do you have? 4 team members. Cool, great. Let's meet at a listing and we'll do a content day for them completely for free. Everybody gets 2 videos and a headshot. And that's another way you can provide value and convert him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen that, man. I seen that you had posted a video, I believe, on that. And I thought that was a really, really great idea.
Another thing that you can do is if you're cold calling a listing that's like sitting for a while, you can offer to shoot a video and use the viral script SOP. So like as you're on the phone with them, you use the description in Zillow and you answer these questions yourself. And as you're on the phone with them, they'll be like, hey, do you have like 20 minutes this week? We can shoot a video. And if you text them the PDF with that script ready to go for that specific listing. And they're going to see that and they'll be like, whoa, like, wow. Okay, sure. And then you emphasize that there's no risk to them. Like it's free. This is free for you. It only takes 30 minutes. Like, do you have any time on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? We can shoot this, get some more eyeballs on the property. They're probably not going to say no. And so that's another way you can show your value. All right, cool.
Yeah, like while building the relationship.
100%. Yeah, I love face-to-face.
Yeah.
I always try to maximize the face-to-face opportunities. So I go to a lot of events. If I'm cold calling, I'll try to get face-to-face with them. So get them to my content event or shoot something for free for them. Face-to-face, shake their hand. There's nothing that beats that. Okay. Do you have any questions about that?
That's a good point right there. No questions at this time, but yeah, no, other than that, those are pretty much my bottlenecks. And I feel like these two strategic plays can definitely help increase the revenue a month and the order value as well.
Yeah, dude, let me know how it goes.
Thank you, bro.
as you're using these resources, just feel free to text me. You have my number, so.
Of course.
Okay, Josh.
Thank you, bro.
Absolutely. What you got, Josh?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you call my name. Yeah, my name is Josh, and like I said, my real estate media company is located in Rapid City, South Dakota, so the Black Hills area. Currently, I'm at around 25K a month, doing about 60 to 70 orders a month. Right now, my bottleneck is I just last week stepped out of shooting. So I have 2 photographers and just stepped out of shooting. So trying to figure out how do I structure my day to optimize it where I look back on the day and be like, okay, perfect. I did something and I made the business go 2% forward, 5% forward. Right now, I think my best solution is time blocking, but not quite sure. So interested to hear your thoughts and any advice.
Dude, yeah, you're on the right path, 100%. So 25K a month, 70 orders per month. And you want to make sure that you're using your time to its best. Oh,
you're muted, Bronson. There you go.
There we go. Okay, so you're at 25K a month, doing about 70 orders per month.
You're back on mute.
Oh my goodness.
Again.
All right, my computer's so laggy. Okay, Josh, so 25K a month, about 70 orders per month. You want to make sure you're using your time to actually move the needle forward, and you think your best solution is time blocking. All right, so my take, absolutely time blocking with 2 activities, sales and building the team. So as long as the activities fall within those 2 categories, like that's a win. But I would say don't completely step out of shooting, like shoot overflow. If there's orders that come in that you would decline, if it's, if you're full, then take those shoots yourself. So I would say 50% of your time is spent shooting, and then 25% on sales, 25% building the team. Because right here, I'll reemphasize the 2 priorities is, let's see here. I don't have this module built yet, but again, sales and building the team. So going to events, cold calling agents, DM method, like free shoot DM method, those are going to be your best sales activities. And then building the team activities are going to be hiring, finding better talent, and training. So basically, essentially hiring, training, sales, hiring, training, sales, hiring, training, sales. Those activities. And if you want to know the exact sales activities, I would say focus on going to events, like face-to-face, throwing your own events. Content events are great. You can throw content events at listings, and you can be that guy in the market that gets agents on camera. And when you're that guy, people, whenever they think video, they think you.
Which I've already commanded that in my market.
Nice. That's
what has made me jump up in revenue so far. Where I'm at, there's really no events that happen, which is super strange to me. So that's where I'm like, okay, I have to create these events. I have to make these go forward.
So I would run the content event blueprint right here. That's what I would run. I mean, I know there's brokerage meetings, so maybe not so much recruiting events, but I know brokerage meetings probably happen. Like, have you done much of those?
Yep, I'm definitely getting a lot more scheduled now that I have a lot more time back.
Yeah. So I have a specific blueprint. I've totally messed up on a lot of brokerage meetings and left a lot on the table. But now when I leave a brokerage meeting, every person that went, every agent, I have their first name, last name, phone number, email. And I made the mistake before of not doing that because I didn't know how. So I would just place emphasis, put a QR code up that's a $100 Amazon gift card and get everybody's info. And then you, on the back end, you go on homes.com and you qualify them because you'll have all those names on a spreadsheet. And then all the agents that are doing a lot of business, you can target them. And eventually you'll have a massive list of agents like this that do a lot of business. Like all these agents, these are all seller deals right here, 48, 23, 16, 15. Then you'll have this list that you can constantly invite to your own events. So you go to as many events as you can, meet a ton of agents, qualify them, and then the qualified ones, you invite them to your event. And then at your event, that's really where the conversion happens. Hey, we don't only shoot content, we shoot listings. I'd love to help you with a listing. Do you have any coming up? A lot of times at my content events, I'll book listing shoots from the content event. But adding another layer to this, finding events, you're gonna wanna meet growth partners. So let's see, where is this at? Attend events. Okay, so you're gonna want to connect with growth partners. So loan officers, title agents, those are the two you want to connect with. You want to meet at least 10 of each and have meaningful conversations with each one, saying, I'm in growth mode right now. Like, are you in growth mode? Awesome, cool. Do you have any events coming up that I could join and sponsor? Amazing. Okay, no? Cool. Next event that comes across your table, please consider me a sponsor. I'm looking to grow. So you want to have that conversation with like 10 loan officers, 10 title agents, and then every event that they come across or they throw or that they attend, they'll invite you to be a sponsor. And that's how you can get event opportunities to come to you.
Okay.
And then the ones that you find out, that you meet, you'll start to know like, oh man, this guy is a killer. Then you can ask that guy to be your sponsor for your content event. And then you want to get one loan officer, one title agent to sponsor each content event so that you get paid to get clients, because they're going to bring their own agents. They're going to pay for the content for them. So you get to meet new agents and you get paid to do it. That was a lot. It's kind of nuanced, but that's
that makes sense.
That's the frame that I would go with.
Sure. Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. When it comes to loan officers and title agents, and cut me off if I'm taking up too much time. How do you just go to like their offices and just try to meet them? You call them, like, what's your strategy on trying to get those 10?
How to meet them, you said?
Yeah, like call them, go to their offices. Like, what have you found the best, most
Good
effective?
question. So I would say start with your agents first. So your best agents, just look at your reporting. Agents who do the most business with you, you're going to call them and you're going to say, like, hey, Lauren, I am in growth mode right now, and I'm looking to meet like solid loan officer and title agent, one of each. Who's the best loan officer or title agent you know? Great, cool. Could you connect me with like via three-way text? Awesome, cool. And then they may not do it. So the next day you just gentle text reminder, hey, looking forward to those introductions. This is really going to help me out a lot. And then once you get introduced to them, like let's just say she gives you a solid loan officer. You're going to go to that loan officer and say the same thing. I'm in growth mode, looking to do events. Like, are you in the same mode? Awesome, cool. Do you know a good title agent? They're probably going to have a title agent that they already work with and talk to a lot. And then that's how you can spiral this into meeting 10 of each. And if you're not using a CRM, I would definitely recommend using a CRM. Personally, I use HubSpot. You can use Go High Level. You can use the agency operating system from Acre. But point is, you want to add these growth partners to your CRM so you can make sure you're following up.
Okay.
So, and also since you're out of shooting, I would have you done care calls?
Yes, I've started implementing those pretty hard.
Yeah. So I time block an hour and a half every Monday, and I call the orders from last week, and I use this specific frame, making sure everything was 10 out of 10. Any constructive feedback for me? Amazing. And then ask for a referral. And if you've already done a referral, ask for a review.
Okay.
So I have scripts for this.
Okay.
So if you want
cool.
this, yeah. And if they don't answer, just text them. And I have text templates. So if you want this too, just let me know. I can throw this in the resource recap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That'd be perfect. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Any questions?
No, I don't think so. Thank you so much for your insight.
Absolutely. All right, Rodrigo.
Hey, so my name is Rodrigo. I'm located in Southeast Michigan, close to Detroit. I'm current at 17K a month. I'm doing about 70 shoots up per month.
Mm-hmm.
So my bottleneck now is efficiency. I think in scheduling and put the systems in place to scale, and also to how I increase my average order. I'm doing a lot of orders, but my average order is not that high. And what I'm saying efficiency is I would like to offer more videos so people can repeat the videos. but I'm having issues sometimes take too much time to film a video. So
Yeah.
I I second something that Luis said. So sometimes I'm overshooting, sometimes I get lost what I need to shoot. But lately I have doing something that like to stick with those shoots that you just said, like straight push curve,
Yeah.
and at least only 3 shoots per row. But those kind of shoots is easy when you have a big house but most of the house I shoot is so small. I don't even have space to do 4 steps. And then I feel that it's crazy. I did a video today that was 700 square feet. It's most like pen. And then I feel that I'm missing something because it looks like, oh, this is not gonna be great because it's just pen and pushing. It is what it is, but yeah, but I'm taking like too much time sometimes, like video and drone. And scheduling, I do have an issue on efficiency because I do attend like a big area.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have clients on the extremes, on the opposite sides, and then I'm driving a lot. So that's something that I need to work on it too.
Okay. All right. So this
are my struggles.
Thanks for sharing. This to me, this seems pretty clear. The video thing, it's just a repetition. So offer free videos to everybody, get your reps in, and then eventually your clients will understand, okay, he offers video. And then like after you're doing them for free, and then you can just inform them like, hey, if you want to do this next time, it's going to be X amount of dollars. But just do them free until you can get that muscle down of being comfortable with them. And I would not charge until you're really comfortable and confident, because last thing you want to do is charge for something that's like not great. So I would do that for the videos. For systems and scheduling, do you have a VA in place or an assistant?
I just started with a QC VA that I'm planning to add more things to her, but I don't want to throw everything at once because it's gonna be. I think needs time. First, I wanted to get off all the QC and deliver from the mornings.
Yeah,
it's been 2 months. She's doing great, so I still double check some things because it's in training phase. But I wanted to add like scheduling to her too. I'm transitioning to open now in December, so that might help to communication because now everything comes to my phone number. So yeah.
So how is her spoken English?
I'm not confident to get her on the phone with clients. Okay. That's the problem.
So I would make a decision as soon as you possibly can if you want to keep her. Ideally, your first VA sends out projects, does QA, and then also calls customers for you, because those are the 3 activities that's going to give you the most time back. Like customer service calls, you don't want to be dealing with those. You want a VA to be doing those. Same with scheduling, like inbound phone calls. So I would make the decision, do you want to continue training her? Do you want her to be part of your team? And if not, then I would fire her and replace her with a VA that has very good spoken English so that they can send out projects, do QA, and then book shoots for you. And I know it's probably painful, like you just trained her for 2 months, but like in the long run, it's going to be worth it. Because we have some VAs on our team who are just project focused. They don't talk to customers, but that's because we do like almost 200 projects a month. So like she doesn't have to do it. But our customer service guy, he better be good with people on the phone. So right now your VA should be able to do everything, and they should be a rock star. So like if you're going to hire again, I would hire a VA that has at least 5-10 years experience in customer service and project management. That way you don't have to handle them.
Stateside or overseas?
Overseas. Like push the boundaries with your VAs. A lot of people doubt VAs. I did in the beginning, but VAs literally run my entire business. My ops manager is a VA, and she does terrific. And so that'll solve the scheduling thing. That'll solve the systems thing. Because when you hire and train a VA, you're forced to either train them via Loom recordings or like live recordings or live trainings. And so you can take those transcripts and you can make training materials out of those and SOPs. And then the AOV thing, once you get your time back from doing all those activities, you can begin to run this specific blueprint, which is the increase AOV consult blueprint. And where is this? Right here. It's under increase AOV right here. So then once you get your time back, you can call every order and you can consult them. And you can use this template. And essentially it's a 10-minute consultation with the client after they book. You're going to say, do you have 10 minutes? I want to learn about the project and make sure we maximize the result for you. And so you ask questions about the project and then you prescribe a listing. And so since you're in this position, you're now like, they now see you as qualified to prescribe them a listing that's more expensive. So we always prescribe luxury package unless it's completely clear that it's like not fit for a luxury package. Then we'll move down to the essentials package. So this is like $900. This is like $600. Rather than them starting at photos, it's $250. It's a lot more painful for them to go from $250 to $900 rather than $900 to like $600. So you want to start high and go down. So this is how you can increase your AOV there. Another quick thing you can do to increase your AOV, are you charging for community photos?
Yes.
How much?
I'm charging 45 for community photos.
Good. And so I would just get in the habit of trying to make offer community photos to every shoot. So whether it's over the phone before the shoot or on site, because technically every shoot can have community photos and it's an easy $45 upgrade. So if you're at the shoot, hey, I noticed there's a pool like over there. Did you want to do community photos? It's only $45. And so if you do that for every order, you'll probably convert like 50% of orders. Like that'll increase your AOV by like $45 if you just do that in the next week.
Yeah, I'm just taking the orders and do whatever they are doing. I'm not doing consultation. Sometimes I ask drone photos, but yeah, I need to practice more of that too, because I know as much as you start doing that, you get more used to, and then you get the leverage to convince them to do things that they are not asking for.
100%.
One thing that I'm doing to increase my AOV and then is working is to leverage them to go online. That's helping me a lot because I've seen people order things that they would not. Oh, I want photos. I just book photos, but they are going online. They are ordering twilight photos, virtual twilight photos. They are ordering virtual staging.
Yep.
So that's helping, but I need more things.
Yep. And just think of like easy add-ons you can offer for every shoot. So for us, it's community photos, potentially virtual staging. Like if every vacant listing, we always do it. And what else? We have a high-end editing option, which is like, we shoot 3 brackets by default, but high-end editing, we shoot 5. So the photos just look a little more polished, and we charge $50 add-on for that. So we do that. And yeah, we do a lot of luxury packages and essentials packages in my business. And that's why our AOV is $615.
But that depends on the market too, right? So I'm shooting average house that doesn't fit. I've been fair with
same with us.
Too.
We shoot, most of ours is like a $700,000 townhouse, which is just basic. Our market is expensive, so that's just like a basic townhome.
Yeah, my average it's 250, 300,000.
Yeah, so I would value stack a package that's profitable. So like photos, real floor plan, and sell it for like $400, $500. So it seems very valuable to them, but it's profitable for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. By Pro Pack, I'm thinking to throw a Reels there, and then I have 360 now. I'm like throw a Reels there, and then gonna be more interesting for them, and like 400, 450, something like that.
Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah. Do you want this resource here? Increase AOV?
Right.
I can add that in the recap.
Please.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks for sharing. All right, Felix.
All right, my turn. So my name is Felix. My real estate media company is located in Quebec, Canada, close to Montreal. We're currently at $45K per month, and we're doing around, I would say, 85 to 90 orders per month. I would say my bottleneck right now is probably hiring. We have 2 full-time photographers, and we're kind of at a point where we can still accept certain clients during the week, but we're still missing some spots during the week because we have so many shoots. So we're kind of in the middle of hiring somebody new and getting more clients. And I think right now the best solution is getting somebody new, getting them trained, and then just press on the gas for client acquisition. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, cool. So you're at, and excuse me, I didn't hear you. You said 35 or 45?
45.
Oh, 45. Great. That's awesome. So what's your AOV there?
So around, I think it's around 440, something like that.
Good stuff. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So bottleneck is hiring and like filling their schedules. I think that's what it was, right?
Yeah, because we have like a high AOV, so getting a lot of revenue is pretty much easy. And we still have days where our photographers, like they could do more shoots. Like we could have more, like let's say one photographer has all the morning shoots, 2 shoots, something like that. Well, the afternoon he doesn't have them. So there's still like some spots during the week we could accept more shoots, but at the same time, we're still limited by having only 2 photographers.
Okay, so a couple things. So going into the slow season, I see it as if I can just break even with my team, it's a win. And I would lead with that mindset going through the wintertime. Some people say that's like a limiting mindset. I just think like this is just the nature of the business. We lose 40% of our listing volume in the wintertime. You can't change that. So I would say if you can just get through the wintertime and break even, that's a win. So I'll start with that. But and the second thing is I would spend every waking hour of your time doing only sales activities. And so that's going to events, offering free shoots on Zillow, and all those things. And so when times do get slow and your guys need more hours, especially through the winter time, what we do is we double up the team on shoots. So like if we have 3 guys and there's like 2 shoots, we'll have one guy just go with the other guy on the shoot. So we'll double up so that the guy that isn't gonna shoot, he's gonna still get those hours. And we can just build that in. We can, we're probably not gonna make as much money on it, but if we break even, like I said, that's a win. So I would just focus on keeping your team busy because you wanna keep them committed to your company and not quit. And then go to as many events as you possibly can, do sales activities, and you wanna show your team that you're doing this. Because if they think like, okay, we're not getting into business and our founder is just kind of chilling with his feet kicked up, collecting a check, you don't want to have that look on your team. So whenever you're going to events, just like you probably have a team Slack channel or team group chat, throw a selfie up, be like, yo, at an event today, meeting a lot of new agents, guys, trying to bring in business for us. So those are kind of just the staple activities and tactics I would use looking back. But yeah, the events is going to be huge through the wintertime, because then you can also send your guys out on events as well. Like if you do your own content events, you can have your guys shoot shoot the content. And we get
nice. Yeah, go for it.
I try to get creative on how to get my guys hours. Like I'll be like, hey, if you don't have any shoots one day, just that day you don't have any shoots, try to go to like 5 open houses. Like on the weekend to try to make up for those hours, and just hand out business cards, make an introduction, hand out business cards, or drop off like baskets of cookies at real estate offices. We did that last year. We had like cookies with our logos, and I would assign 2 guys on my team. Whenever you don't have shoots, just go to a real estate office near you, like just Google one, like Compass near me, and drop off the box of cookies with business cards and that too. So you want to get creative, like how you can get them hours. Plus the activities that they do, it actually like there's a return on it rather than just like, I don't know, make a Canva presentation for nothing. So you put a lot of pressure on yourself, honestly, with the sales. Like go hard, go as hard as you can.
Okay, good. And yeah, for the photographers, I was actually thinking, because we don't really we have a social media following that's like we have like almost 1,400 followers, which is primarily real estate agents.
Yeah.
And during the slow season, I was thinking about doing probably more content on social media, just trying to build up that social media page more and more and get better known as probably the main guys in our market. So I was actually thinking about them doing like BTS shoots behind the scenes,
Yes.
doing like 30-second reels, things like that. We already tested it, so they know how to do it.
100%.
But yeah, doing like client acquisition is pretty smart actually.
One of the guys on my team has the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, and he does POV videos. And
Okay.
his goal to supplement his hours this winter is to post 2 POV videos of him shooting every week. And like that allows him, like when he doesn't have shoots, okay, he'll go right to editing content that he did from his glasses, and he'll upload it to our IG account. So he's getting hours and we're getting exposure on IG. And we also do the BTS thing. Like if there's 1 shoot and 2 shooters, send both shooters. One guy does BTS.
Okay.
That's it. Like that, we do that as well. So that's smart too. But yeah.
Okay, cool. And the way we pay our photographers, we have one who is hourly, and we have one who's like per project right now. So the one who's per project, he actually knows that we're going into slow season, so he's probably not going to have as many jobs, but he's comfortable with that. But I was wondering, like, for travel and everything, how do you work? Because in our market, there's a lot of traffic. Like going into the city, it takes like 2 hours, and you do like 30 kilometers, and paying them by kilometers. Just myself, I just feel it's not fair because they're gonna get $20 for their travel, but they're on the road for 2 hours just to go. So I was wondering, how do you work out that system with
for that scenario? I would say that's like, in the best way possible, that's kind of like one of those like critical thinking things where you just got to look at the numbers, come up with a plan that makes sense. And the first thing that my instinct would first say, like, okay, if you're traveling to a shoot, any time over like 1 hour, you just get a base like set. Like if you have to travel at least 1 hour to shoot, okay, you get like $15, something like that. So there's like a baseline, so that they're not traveling for 2 hours and they get like whatever, dog crap amount of money. So if it's like if you travel for 90 minutes, you get $25, $30, whatever that number should be, whatever that threshold is. I would standardize it like that, and then have them report to you on like how long it took to get this to the shoot. And so I would go with something like that, because that's a unique situation to travel a short distance, but it takes a long time. Mileage reimbursement doesn't really work. You want to make sure it's worth it for them. Yeah,
we do like the minimum amount the government gives us, like for the kilometers, and we pay them per hour for their time when they're traveling, but it's at a lower rate than when they're actually shooting properties. So I think that's one way we're going to try to do it for the next photographers. So it's kind of fair. They get pay for their time and their gas and everything. So okay.
Yeah.
From there, I don't really think I have any other questions regarding this. I think I know what to do.
Okay. All right, guys. Cool. Does anybody else have any questions? Just anything at all in general? Okay, nice. Cool. So like I said, I do one-on-one support. Like I do coaching one-on-one. And so if you guys want support, I'm here. I'm here to lead you through clarity and not pressure. Like I'm not one of those like gurus who's going to use sales tactics on you to try to do one-on-one coaching. I'm just here to support if I can, if it makes sense. So if you guys want support, just text me. You guys have my number. I texted you guys. And if you run into a bottleneck in your business, shoot me a text. I'm happy to answer it. Like send me a voice note and I'll try to reply with a voice note too to what I think the solution could be. But yeah, so if you guys want, we can stay on and go through a frame in my business that we use. If you guys have time, do you guys want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What is most people say client acquisition is their biggest pain point, but the 3 biggest pain points usually are client acquisition, systems, and like hiring a VA. So what do you guys what do you think we should focus on? What do you guys want to do? It's completely up to you. or pricing,
Mm,
packages, care
I
calls.
would say probably pricing, honestly.
Okay. All right, cool. We'll go through this pricing module. So there's kind of two parts to this. I'll show you like pricing, how to set up your menu, and then we also have a profit margins module with some super valuable content in there, and that'll tell you if you're actually making money. So the pricing package, I'll just read this verbatim. So when people book, they're probably going to default to HDR photos, which is like your lowest tier if they book on their own. Or if they book and you don't do a consult, they're just going to say, I just need photos for the listing coming up. Yeah. Right? Whatever. So it's the cheapest and most basic package. So your goal is to consult them and prescribe a more expensive package, even if it is not like agents will accept, like if it's a $350,000 house, some agents will still do a luxury package because they want their marketing to be 10 out of 10. So you want to maximize what they're spending with you. So how we have it set up is our middle package is what we want to sell. So for my business, it's our essentials package. And so how you want to set up your menu is you want to go from most expensive to least expensive. So your most expensive, maybe it's a luxury package. For us, it's like starts at $800. Our middle package is $500. Starts at $500. And then our lowest package is $250. So when they look at the menu, they see the most expensive first. All of a sudden, $500 doesn't look so expensive compared to $800. But if they saw $250 first and then $800, they're like, oh no, that's way too expensive. So you reverse it and you price anchor them to the most expensive. And
Positioning.
yeah, it's that positioning. And so let me just show you my setup here. And then also, I had a call with a student yesterday. I was like, bro, we were auditing his packages. Like, bro, you just need to have a mad expensive package because some agents just want the most expensive thing on your menu. Like maybe they have like a $3 million house. They're just like, give me the works. And you're like, how about the $3,500 premier luxury package? They're like, yes. And I've sold that like probably three times, 4 times, just because an agent want the most expensive thing.
What?
All right, so we got, this is our booking page. I've got so many tabs open. This is so slow. Sorry guys, bear with me. Here's our menu. So we've got our luxury package first. This is our most expensive, $799. Then we got our essentials
Is
package.
that Tanamo?
Yeah. So we got luxury, essentials. So price anchors them. Okay, $800. That's expensive, right? And then middle package. Oh, $500. That's more reasonable. Then we just recently added this one. And then it goes down until we have our just basic photos package. So if we put this one at the top, $250, it would price anchor them low. So then anything above that seems unreasonable. But since we have this one at the top, expensive, then it goes down. So my goal is to sell this one a lot because this is like the most valuable and it's very profitable for us too. And it takes like freaking less than an hour to do. It's just photos, reel, floor plan. So that's how we have that set up. And let's see what else there is to this. So you can just copy our package setup, honestly. And we've got our most common add-ons are drone photos, community photos, agent intro to a reel, agent tour, which is like a step up from the intro. An intro is just like 5-second intro. A tour is like, beginning, middle, end. Then we have the viral script, which is we can create the script for them. We do virtual staging, Twilight photos, so Zillow tour. So all these things, you want to make sure that you're communicating to your clients effectively so they know you do it. Because we've had agents that work with us for like 3 years, and they're like, do you do virtual staging? And I'm like, yeah, we have for 3 years. What else here? Get creative with add-ons too. Like I made this add-on. It's a $250 add-on, and it adds 2 more videos to their order. And so my team brings all the topics. It takes less than 5 minutes to shoot. That requires no prep for them. So to them, it's like a no-brainer. And it adds $250 to our AOV, just like that. And so we did this for free for like 4 weeks. And now we have agents who book this every shoot. So Luis, Rodrigo, back to what I was saying about doing them for free. Like get your reps in and get your clients used to these services. The best way to educate is just to show. It's just to show them what you can do. Viral script is an easy add-on to any video. Also, what I showed you, the SOP. If you're selling photos by like 15, 25, 40, I would consider switching to square feet. Anybody here do photo count?
Yeah. Why is that? I've been contemplating this.
Okay, so you'll run into agents who book 25 photos for like a 5,000 square foot house. They're going to blame it on you. You're not going to make as much money, and it's going to take longer, but you're not compensated for it. And then on the other side is with square footage, you can force them to pay the price that you set. So 1,000 square foot house, 5,000 square foot house, the price is way different. The time slot the time it takes is way different. So you set the timing different in your booking software. And you're just going to be, ultimately at the end of the day, you're going to be way more profitable. You're not going to be rushed. You're not going to be backed into a corner where you have to choose 25 photos for a mansion. And at the end of the day, it just makes sense. We've tried both. Square footage, hands down, is the way to go. And you can also tell agents, like, there's no cap on the photos. They always ask us, how many photos does it come with? We always say unlimited interior and exterior. They're like, oh, yay.
Do you guys have basements? Yes, right?
Yeah, we include basement in the square
Because
feet.
most of the time people doesn't tell us the basement, just the house, and then when we get there, there's a full basement finished too. It's almost a double of the house. That's something that I have issues going by square footage, so too.
I think, let me see. Oh, no, we don't have it in here. Yeah, we don't have an issue with it. We try to be upfront when we're booking. Like, what's the total square feet, like including the basement, when we're on the phone with them. But here's our package pricing. So like here's an example. There's like 7 tiers. So it just goes up $50 with every 1,000 square feet. And you're gonna think like, wow, I'm charging way too much. But this is like, if you think about it, this house is 7 times as big as this, and it's only double the price. So technically it should be like 7 times the amount of money. So it is justified. And you'll get pushback from agents, but you just got to tell them like, hey, this is the better, it fits our business model better, and there's no cap on the photos. So, and we do that with all our packages.
Do you find that it's hard to preserve profit margin on there? Because that's the only reason why I haven't switched over to square footage, is because it's like, okay, for 40 photos, I know I'm making 70% profit. On 25 photos, I know I'm making 78% profit.
Well, I would actually
Does that make sense?
I would argue that it's better to be square footage, because that 40 photo package, is it a condo? Is it a huge house? Does it take 30 minutes? Does it take 2 hours? So with your square footage package, you set in your settings like how long it should take the photographer. So then you can forecast, you can literally, here, I'll show you. We have our profit margin calculator. So with each square footage, you calculate how much time does it take. And that way you can have a better understanding of your profit margins. So we have this calculator, and you just plug in all of the home sizes. So it shows you photo editing cost. Oops. So great example. Great example. $250 for condo. $250 right? Bucks. Photo edit costs $17. Right? Photo edit costs $17. Time to complete on site is 2 hours, including travel. So this is like, you can change this to your business. But so our labor cost is $55. So we know our labor cost is going to vary from small house versus larger house. You guys still there?
Yep.
Oh no. Hang on, guys. I'm having a loom issue. One sec. Okay, we'll just let loom do its thing. But does that make sense? Because like, small house, big house, and then you can see your profit. This house versus that house. This is like not optimized. This is old for my business, so I don't know if this is even updated. But point is, you can put your packages in here and update it and see what your margins are.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing that.
Yeah, of course.
I used to do square footage when I first started, but then I switched it to like per photo count, just because whenever an agent would ask me, "Hey, how much for photos?" and I would ask the square footage and stuff, they would oftentimes just get confused with like the pricing and stuff, especially like if they were to refer me or refer another agent to me, and they would ask them like, "Oh, how much do you charge for photos?" Then just kind of created a little bit of confusion for them, and so I ended up switching to per photo count, because now if an agent asks them, "Oh, what did you pay for like for photos?" "Oh, like 25 photos, X amount of money."
Yeah, no, that's understandable. I whenever somebody asks me, I'm like, starts at 250, goes up to 1,000, average is like $500 for photos and video. And they're like, "Oh, okay, that's reasonable." So, I mean, I don't think that's, to be personally, just to be frank, I don't think that's a great excuse to not do square footage, because that's just like kind of an agent lazy thing. Like that's their problem. Like you can just say like on average it's like 250 to $300 for photos only.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So that profit margin thing, I kind of got through that. Oh, but I do want to show you guys something that I found like maybe 2 years ago, and it was super, super eye-opening for me. It's a YouTube video. Does anybody here know Alex Hormozy? Okay, everybody. Nice. He's doing a great job. Yeah, so, all right. Boom, boom. So in our profit margins module, there is a YouTube video. Extremely valuable. Extremely valuable. It's so good. And I would highly recommend watching this from start to finish. He basically like talks about margins, and he shows you an example on how to double your net margins. And it's just crazy. It's like, unless you do the math, you would never understand it. It's wild.
But that's what most freaking.
So I would definitely guys watch this video right here. Just search this up on YouTube. I'll drop this in the chat, or I'll just put the link in the chat actually. This opened my eye a ton. I'm dropping this in the chat. Wow, so slow. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap it right there. If you guys have any questions, shoot me a text. I'm going to send a video recording recap and a written recap of this. I'll text it to you guys individually. And thanks for joining, guys.